now you have just a little Maco Go sandwich. It works pretty good. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Perfectly fine. Cool. Cool. Okay, this is just gonna be a simple and really short video because this right in front of me is probably the tiniest and smallest thing I've ever crowdfunded, and it only has just one purpose, and this is just also just really easy to explain. This is the Maco Go. It's just the smallest Apple Watch charger you just can get on the market with USB Type-C and pretty simple design. So let's just get started right after the intro. Here we go, and welcome to the Idea of Technology. My name is Michael, and today I just want to tell you that probably every one of you has something like this. This is just my bag from Hammer, neoprene bag, nothing special, but probably each and every one of you has something like this. This is just my bag of shame when it comes to cables, and one of the cables I've also always in my bag is just this one here, because I just have an Apple Watch, and as probably also you just watching this video, and if you have an Apple Watch newer than the Apple Watch 1, so from 2 up to 5 or even 6 at the moment this video is coming out, that just means you probably just need this special Apple charger. By the way, this is just a third-party knockoff, because I just don't want to pay this much money for a simple Apple Watch charger, and I only just have one in my box when I buy the Apple Watch. That means one cable always just sticks at my table when I just want to work and just want to charge my Apple Watch, and the other one is just my travel version. But this is just always USB Type-A, like each and every one out there also has just the Apple Watch charger with USB Type-A, which is just pretty weird when you think about that. When you have a MacBook Pro or even an iPad Pro, you just don't always just have USB Type-C ports, and there's just this weird situation where you probably just need a dock or a hub or just some sort of dongle to connect to your Apple Watch and charge it on the go. And there is just now the Maco Go and tries to solve this problem. The first problem, just getting rid of this cable, because why do I need this cable in the first place, despite the fact that I want a super long cable to lie on the bed and charge my Apple Watch. And the other more important part is just using USB Type-C and getting rid of the USB Type-A port, and also just delivering a pretty appealing design and has a couple of different colors as well. So I also have just the gray version and the black version, and I also just need to mention that my black version is already scratched, so they are just really sensitive with their surfaces. Probably just get a color where you don't see scratches that fast. Okay, so what can you do with it? It's just super simple. That means you just plug this to your device. I've now just have a power bank, this one from Zendur, and I can just use my normal, it's always the wrong side. That's why USB Type-A is so annoying. So I can just do this and charge my Apple Watch perfectly fine. Okay, it's charged to 100%, but you get the idea at the end. Or I can now just use the Maco and just plug it in like this and see if it works. Also perfectly fine. So this is just the most compact design you can get and have the beefiest power bank attached to your Apple Watch and charge it probably for months to come. And now I just don't need this one anymore, and I think this is just way smaller and way more appealing. At the same time, you also get I think this was just a perk when in the crowdfunding campaign, you also just get USB Type-A to USB Type-C converter. If you're not already have a device with USB Type-C, you can just plug this in here. I would probably do it wrong. I did it wrong again. Okay. You can just probably plug this in like this, and also just start charging. It's just perfectly fine at the end. But we are somehow living in a USB Type-C world nowadays, and that means your Apple Watch charger should too. And therefore I think the Maco Go is just a no-brainer. If you have just an Apple Watch and want to charge it, the magnetic attachment is just strong enough, I would say. Also this one. So this is just fine, and I can now just do things like whatever. Completely wreck my Apple Watch probably. This is now a 100 watt power delivery charger, but I think this should work. Yeah, it's working. So now you can just charge your Apple Watch with a 100 watt power delivery charger like this Hyperjuice here. You can also just check out the link here about the review if you want to. But this just works fine, and it's also just charging and no problem at all. It really, really interesting. So last part is probably just trying to charge it with my Surface Pro that is also just lying over here. Give me a second. Okay, I'm a little bit lying. So the good part is my Surface Pro 7 just still has a USB Type-A port and one USB Type-C port finally. But if I just want to be cool, I can just plug it in like this and just let my Apple Watch hang down there. I think this just looks pretty cool. And so I've always the time in my view, and yeah, this is just fairly sturdy. So throw it on like this, bibbidi bobbidi boo, perfectly fine. And now I can now charge my Apple Watch in a way cooler way. It also works with the Apple Watch 5, I already tested it, but probably the Apple Watch 6 or whatever comes in the couple of days. I'm currently just filming in the middle of September, so we don't know. But this is, in my opinion, just a really cool and easy product. So for me, it was just a no-brainer to spend my money on this, and even just got a second one. So I will also just put the link down in the video description so you can check it out for yourself if you want to. And as always, if you disliked this video, you know what to do. But if you liked it, hit like down there, get subscribed, and enable the notifications with the bell icon so you won't miss any future video of the Idea of Technology. And I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.